You can see me using Athena's special power. It's called the Aspis Shield. I'm not really sure what an Aspis Shield is, but it sounds like something like you'd get the morning after a dodgy curry or something. But yeah, let's move along from that one.
Warning, 0 atmosphere environment.
Greetings gamers, welcome to Eurogamer. My name's Ian Higton and this is the moon. This isn't the moon that wizards come from. This is a different kind of moon. Well, it's the same moon, but it's not the same game with wizards in. Ah, my brain. This is Borderlands, the pre-sequel, which is a sequel to Borderlands 1, but a prequel to Borderlands 2. Hence the name pre-sequel. I managed to have a little go of it recently. This is me playing right now. This is some gameplay of me playing. I was playing alongside Sam Clay from VG247. I was playing better than him, but you know, that's standard stuff really, isn't it? Now, at the moment we're just trying out a few of the new weapons available. That was a cryo gun. I managed to freeze that enemy into an icicle, and then he exploded into shards of ice. That Kragan there, that's a moon-based meanie, frozen into shards of ice and then smashed. This weapon here that I'm using is pretty cool. It looks like something out of the Ghostbusters. It's one of the new laser weapons, and it's got corrosive damage on it. And the laser weapons are actually pretty awesome. I was a big fan of the laser weapons when I tried it. You can see me using Athena's special power. It's called the Aspis Shield. You only really get one use of it before it runs out. You get a lob it and then she catches it back. A bit like Captain America's shield. I don't think his shield's called an Aspis Shield. I'm not really sure what an Aspis Shield is, but it sounds like something like you'd get the morning after a dodgy curry or something. But yeah, let's move along from that one. Standard weapon pickups, just like Borderlands of old. I actually hadn't played a Borderlands game for a long time when I played this one, but it's all very similar. You know, the menus are the same. It doesn't take long to pick it up if you've played a lot of Borderlands before. Here's me going through all my weapons. Obviously, equipping a rocket launcher there. You've got to have a rocket launcher, haven't you, really?
Warning, air reserves at 50%.
As you heard there, my air reserves are at 50% because we're on the moon. And the moon, I don't know if you're aware of this, but the moon is famous, right? It's very famous for not having an atmosphere or any air. So you really need to be careful and look out for your oxygen meter, which is down on the bottom left of the screen. It's just at 14, 10%, 9%. It's going down. Now these machines here, these are atmosphere generators. That will generate a small dome of oxygen, which will instantly recharge your oxygen. And you're going to need your oxygen a lot. You're going to have to keep your eye on that oxygen meter. There's a couple of reasons why you're going to need to keep your eye on that oxygen meter. The first is you need to breathe. The second is, as you can see here, when you jump, you've got a bit of zero gravity, but you can also use your jetpack as a kind of as a booster to boost yourself through the zero gravity. And the booster uses oxygen to push you through the air. So yeah, don't overuse your boost because otherwise you won't be able to breathe. And breathing's quite important. You can also, I don't know if you saw that, I also did a butt smash, an ass slam. I'm not sure what the technical term for it is, but you can boost up in the air using your jetpack, and then pressing the B button on the Xbox, I think it was, you can butt slam into the ground. It delivers a lot of damage, and it's very useful when you're in a big crowd of enemies. There goes my Aspis shield again. I ended up using my lasers more than my Aspis though. You've got occasional rocks and things you can bash, which will give you access to more oxygen. Also lets you bounce around a little bit. I think that was all Sam Clay did for the rest of the game. Actually, was bounce around on that that air funnel.
nice lot of losers. You better send someone a bit harder.
That is some incredible English there. Really very authentic English there. Really, I had to go up the apples and pears just to check myself that I wasn't actually in the game, because that is very authentic to what actual English people's conversations are like and stuff. So soz if I've been misleading you with my English accent for all these years. This is actually what I sound like. It's great. It's not really. So yeah, the objective of this mission wasn't just to run around and shoot things. We also had an objective, which was the first part of the objective was to release some methane gas, or redivert some methane gas. That gave the game an opportunity to tell some fart jokes as well, and it also gives you the option to explore around a bit using some of the jump pads that are dotted around the levels. Now, at this point here, I'm using my rocket launcher to try and get some zero gravity kind of kills in, because one of the things I enjoyed the most about this game was blowing people up and watching their bodies float off into the sky. I didn't have a very good job when I was doing it with the rocket launcher. I kind of just exploded people into bits. There you go, there's one guy flying. Woo!
Thanks for the air support.
Yeah, the anti-gravity deaths are the best, and well deserving of a sexy anti-gravity death montage. Take it away. Here's me just about to suffocate, by the way. As you can see, my oxygen meter is down at 0. It gets a little bit nail-biting having to run to these things when your oxygen is running out. Luckily, the huge amount of health means you've still got you've got a good, I don't know, a good chunk of time to get to somewhere with oxygen. It's always worth remembering where your nearest oxygen supply is, just in case you get into trouble. Finally, after a lot of failing, we managed to find that jump pad there and jump up to redivert the methane gas, which is what Sam Clay has just done there.
That's marvellous. Now get back to the bridge and turn on the main flow.
My best men will gladly meet you there, Vault Hunter, to bore you in the juices of their skill.
You're creepy, mister. I thought the last ones we killed were your best men.
No, we've got more.
Oh, right.
So the next objective we got to get to, we got to dump the methane. Again, poop jokes inbound. Write your own poop jokes here.
Attention, atmosphere detected.
Another good opportunity, though, to demonstrate the boost pads as we leap over this massive cavern and start to take out the enemy forces. So rocket launcher there, making incredibly short work of all the enemies. Pretty sure we were a little bit over XP'd for this section, because we found all the enemies incredibly easy. I like the way the shards explode slowly out onto the moon's surface. Nice little anti-gravity touch there, or at least minimal gravity, because there is a bit of gravity on the moon. Bit of a Princess Leia rip-off on the front of there. Guess Disney's lawyers will come knocking for that one. We haven't seen too much action, really, have we? Let's. I'm going to stop talking for a second, just to show you a bit of a firefight, a little bit of an action scene. Here we go, it's the button that we need to press to dump the methane. Oh, no, wait a minute, no it's not. Still a little bit more exploration to go in this level. You actually have to exit the building and randomly kind of drop down here.
I need you to dump the methane from the reservoirs into the lava. Look
And
real
you could
hard.
completely miss the switch if you want, like I did.
This is gonna be ace.
Here we go. Time to dump the methane.
The lake should be safe now. Let's get to the Drakens first.
Disappointingly didn't make a huge farty noise, which you would think would have been the first thing to do when that methane hit the lava and froze it to create an ice bridge, but, you know, opportunity missed there, Gearbox. You weren't as immature as I thought you were. Never mind. So what happens next, eh? Well, we cross this bridge, and then... Whoa. Yes! Time for an uber boss fight! Can't wait, this is going to be epic. We are going to slay this beast. It's going to be skinny your teeth battles. We're going to... Oh. Oh, the demo ended. Oh. And yeah, that's basically as much as we got to play of Borderlands, the pre-sequel. It was good fun. It was good Borderlands-shaped fun. Standard Borderlands stuff with a nice anti-gravity, no oxygen-based twist. Borderlands fans, you're bound to love it. Anyone else who's never played Borderlands before will probably be a little bit like, what? I should have played the originals so I knew who all the characters were. But, you know, you probably won't buy this or play it if you've not played the originals before anyway, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, my brains. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe to this channel if you want more early gameplay previews, exclusive developer interviews, and interactive live streams, plus loads of other stuff. We do retro content and things on this channel. It's awesome. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you again very soon. Goodbye.